will this be a positive or negative in your opinion moving forward for the Titans now that Jon Robinson is fired?
I think this is a positive for the Titans. You have to try and switch something, like, to be honest. And I think if I am a Titans player that does feel a little bit of a, I kind of had a hand in this, it does motivate you a little bit. And the main reason why I feel like this is a positive, Zach, is because of the message that Amy Adams Strunk sent with this move. And Austin and I have talked about it all week, but your owner sent a message to the organization, to the coaches, to the players, to the fans, to the NFL world, that the Tennessee Titans are not satisfied with mediocrity anymore. They're not satisfied with 10-7 and making the playoffs, or 9-8 and making the playoffs. They want to make Super Bowl runs and Super Bowl appearances. They have a big stadium, $2 billion stadium project coming in. They want to be a winner when they enter that stadium, and they want to start distinguishing themselves as one of the elite NFL franchises and brands. You do that by investing in Mike Vrabel. You do that by pushing your team and your roster forward. And you do that by investing in the city and in the stadium and in your fan base through what they're doing in the next couple of years. But through that message, if I'm a player, I know that I have to be great to win my job here. I know that I have to be better than what I have been, and I cannot be content or satisfied with being just okay or just mediocre and getting beat badly by every good team that you play. You have to find a little extra, and if this can light a fire under the ass of some of these players, I think it will be a big positive for them. And if it doesn't, then you're in the same spot. I don't see many scenarios where this can go negative, especially too. The other note I have written down, how you respond to these things is a reflection of leadership. And I do believe the Titans have good leadership. From Mike Vrabel to Ryan Tannehill to Kevin Byard, the vocal leaders of this team are strong leaders. And when you have guys like that in the locker room, I think it's easier to bounce back, look forward, and keep yourself motivated.
So I think you said something there that I agree with, in the sense of, is it going to matter, and what does it actually matter, right? So, like, let's look at the rest of the season. The winnable games are very winnable, right? I mean, you can beat the Jags, especially, and we'll talk about this here shortly, without Trevor Lawrence. The Chargers are not what we thought the Chargers were going to be before the start of the season. They're not very good. The Texans are one of the worst teams in the league. The Cowboys are good, so you may lose that game, but it's also at home in prime time, where the Titans sometimes play really good football. Sometimes they play really bad football. It just depends. And then you end the season at Jacksonville. I think it's logical to say that you win 4 out of the next 5 games. You could clinch your division even before that, not change your seeding because you've lost all 3 of the tie breaks, and not really even play against Jacksonville the second time. So then now, and this is how I'm leading you to the water that I'm trying to get everybody to drink, is it a negative or a positive? Now you're in a 1-game scenario, right? Now you're in a playoff game that you're hosting. You're going to play the team that you're going to play. And who's that going to be? We're going to find out. You hope it's not Buffalo if the Dolphins ruin that, but who knows? Could be the Miami Dolphins. Can the Titans win on any given Sunday? They've proven that they can. Do they do that consistently? Well, they've proven that no, they do not. Not against good football teams. So I think I'm not going to go baseline. It doesn't matter. I truly believe in my heart of hearts it doesn't matter. But I do think that it is more of a positive because of the situation that they're in. And also, here's why I think it sways slightly more positive to negative. The Titans do good with that underdog energy.